You good? Alright. Go ahead and have a seat one change.
You got a jacket?
A jacket? Oh man, I don't have a jacket, sorry. Cody, I'm gonna be rolling in room 1. I'm rolling in room 1. Alright. Alright, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, sir.
So my name is Detective Chair. I want to talk to you a little bit about what's been going on here. Are you alright?
No, I'm just really cold because my shirt's wet.
Why is your shirt wet?
I have no idea.
You don't know why it's wet?
No.
Did you go swimming?
No.
What's respect, the backpack?
I have no idea. It's just a t-shirt.
Just a t-shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, what's been going on with you today? You don't seem like you're having too good of a day.
I got arrested for stealing a lawnmower. I never stole a lawnmower. I don't get it.
Okay. Alright. I want to talk to you about that here in a minute, okay? But I'm just asking because you don't seem like you're...
No, they were...
Seem like you're having a rough time right now. Are you not feeling well, or...?
No, I'm alright, but no, yeah, it's rough, man. I just got a job for $32 an hour operating equipment. For
$32 an hour?
Yeah, for SGL, and now I got to deal with all this. I'm probably not going to get to keep my job.
$32 an hour?
Yep, and I just went back to rehab, and I'm trying to work on things at home, and I need you to take these warrants away.
Okay. Well, I can't do that once the judge signs it. I'm not able to do that.
So what do you mean?
I can't take a warrant away.
So what do we have to do?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about some things, all right? And the reason that we're here today. In order to do that, I've got to read you what's called Miranda rights. Okay, are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Okay. So I do it off this form, I read it. If you have any questions along the way, let me know. At the end, there's 3 questions that I ask you, and I need you to make sure that you answer me verbally on that, okay? Mm-hmm. You are Robert D. Boyd, 85?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
34.
And what's the highest level of education you have, sir?
12.
I'm sorry?
12.
12. High school graduate? Alright, Mr. Boyd, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say could be used against you in court. You have the right to talk with a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questionings, and to have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering any time. You also have the right to stop answering any time until you talk with a lawyer. Has anyone at any time threatened, coerced, or promised you anything in order to induce you to make a statement now?
No, sir.
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
And with these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me now?
Sure.
Okay. All I'm going to have you do, Mr. Boyd, okay?
Yeah, I told him I would help you in any way that I could.
Okay.
I didn't steal the lawnmower.
Can you sign right here where I put your answers? You can read it if you'd like. So you can read. These are the rights that I read to you. These are the questions that I just asked you and your responses to them. Thank you, sir. Okay. So, Mr. Boyd, do you mind looking at me while we're talking?
I'm really cold.
I wish there was something I could do to make it a little warmer in here, but unfortunately there's not. So with regard to the lawnmower, there's already been a warrant that's been signed out for that. That means that they have probable cause to believe that you took it.
But how?
Well, somebody saw you, I guess, placing this lawnmower over a roper. Now, are you telling me that that's not what happened?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I stole the lawnmower.
Okay. So, what happened with it then?
And nobody saw me place the mower there.
Okay. Well, tell me what you do know about the mower.
When you go on the bike trail, right next to the library, you go over a little bridge. If you go, when you get on that bike trail, off to the right is like, I don't know, a little valley or whatever. And the mower was down inside that valley, like part way in the water.
Okay. So it's like a ditch with a creek or what?
Yes.
Okay. And so you saw the lawnmower over there?
Yeah.
And when was that?
A week ago. I have no idea. A week ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. honestly couldn't tell you.
So it was in the water?
Yes,
Partially?
Partially, yeah. Like the front part of the mower was like in the water, down the hill. I could take you right to where I found it. I even made flyers.
You made flyers?
Yeah.
Where'd you put them up?
Everywhere. By the park. By the library. I paid 5 cents a copy to make them.
Where'd you get that done?
Library.
How'd you get the mower back to Roper? That's a little ways from the bike trail.
I mean, it's not that far, but because you can go through the industrial park. But I rode it.
Okay, so it was running?
After I took the air filter out and put a spark plug in it and put gas in it. And I used a winch and a couple along to get it out of the, to get it up the hill.
So you winched it out, did this work, you cleaned the air filter, changed the spark plug out, and then you rode it to Roper?
Mm-hmm.
You said you were trying to get things right over there. What's going on? You said you're trying to go to rehab, get things straightened out at home?
Yeah.
Was that Roper?
Yeah.
What's been going on there that you're trying to get straightened out?
Nothing. Just fighting because I relapsed.
Okay. Is that you and Stephanie are fighting?
Yeah, well, we're not even fighting, really.
I understand that one of the other reasons for the warrant was for the violation of an injunction.
Yeah, that's crazy. She never said a word about that to me. We talk all the time.
So you weren't aware of any injunction that was against you?
Yes, I know I have an injunction, but it's not an injunction like you think. We went back to court and had it changed. It's at her discretion. If she wants me to come to the house and I'm clean and I'm sober, I can come to the house. If she doesn't want me there, then I can't go there.
So you went to the court?
We went
with
back
her?
to court.
Okay.
With her in front of a judge.
And then this injunction, you're saying they put conditions on it that you were allowed to go
Yes, sir.
to the residence?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, had I known it was stolen, I would have took it right back to the people or called the people or something. I don't need these issues in my life right now, man.
Did anybody at the library see you making these copies?
Yeah.
How'd you pay for them?
Change.
What change?
But
How many copies did you have to make?
I don't know, I can do like 25 of them.
25 copies. Okay. So how much did that cost you?
Whatever 5 times 25 is.
About $1.25. So you seen this lawnmower down in the ditch, and you obviously had to go retrieve something to go get it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Said you used to come along to get it out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So did you go back right away? Did you go back later in the day?
Well, I don't know however long it takes to ride a bicycle. To the house and back.
That's to 136?
Mm-hmm. Hour.
Took you an hour to ride your bicycle from there and
Yeah,
back?
well, I mean, yeah.
Okay. And then you rode the lawnmower back?
Yeah.
Did you stop anywhere in between?
No.
And then you said you made flyers at the library. Did you do that on your way back to pick up the lawnmower?
Yeah, next morning.
Next morning. So here's my question for you: if you made flyers for this lawnmower, like, why'd you bring it back to the house instead of just calling the police and saying, "Hey, I found this lawnmower on the side of the trail"?
I didn't know I had to do that.
It seems like you expended a lot of effort for something you were willing to give up pretty quick. Change the spark plug out, change the air filter. For me, if I'm going to be putting that kind of effort into something, it's something I'm planning on keeping.
The spark plug in the air filter takes 3 seconds.
Right, but you have to have the spark plug, right? So you got to go back.
I had a spark plug.
You took 2 hours. You just took an hour. Go back to the house and do it.
Yes, sir.
So why put all this effort into something that was half floating in a creek?
To see if I could get it running.
Okay.
And on the slim chance that I could have got to keep it. But a spark plug is literally $1 and some change. And the air filter was like $25 or something like that.
Can you tell me one place that you put a flyer up that I could go and maybe find it still there?
You could check around the park by Lake Apopka.
Okay. Is it on a bulletin board or?
They're on like, I put one on the playground entrance fence, on the pavilion, on the boardwalk entrance.
So it would be fair to say that if I were to go there after this, I'm probably going to find at least one flyer, right?
Yeah.
If you put a bunch up.
Yeah. I would imagine. I don't know. It's been over a week.
Okay. Does that lawnmower have a key to start it, or how does that work?
Yeah, they got keys.
And where were the keys when you found the lawnmower?
In it. Just one single ignition key.
Okay. And did you just ride by and see it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was riding down the trail.
Did it look like somebody was using it at the time?
No, it was like buried, like it was down the hill in the water.
Well, so in other words, what I'm asking, right? Let's say I were to pass that lawnmower. My first thought would be, okay, somebody was trying to mow near the trail and got it stuck. It wouldn't be, hey, I'm going to go back to my house, I'm going to winch it out, I'm going to change the spark plug, the air filter, and ride it back to my house.
I mean, I just assumed that maybe it was broken and it was abandoned and somebody didn't want it. Like, you find all kinds of weird shit on the trail.
Right, but if you see, let's say you see a car on the side of the road, right? If you see a car on the side of the road,
well, I mean, that's a little different, so you don't take a car off the side of the road. This was a mower in the woods. You know?
I'm just saying, it seems like kind of a leap that nobody's going to come back for it, you know? I'm just trying to understand, man. That's all.
I mean, that's what happened.
Okay. All right. Let's change gears a little bit. Wilfred Feliciano. Who's that? Who's Wilfred Feliciano?
I don't have any idea.
No? Do you borrow his black Toyota Tacoma at any point in time?
No.
No?
Uh-uh.
Okay. How come there's an ID with your name in a bag in that truck?
I have no idea.
Do you have your ID right now?
No, I do not.
Where's it at?
I have no idea. I've been keeping my stuff in a building behind 84 Lumber. Or I'm sorry, not across the street from 84 Lumber, not behind.
Okay.
You know that
Across from 84 Lumber?
You know the building on the other side of the train tracks? It's like off in the woods, some abandoned building. It's got trash every fucking where.
I think so. You're talking about west of 84 Lumber?
I don't know.
On the other side?
Yeah. If you turn left on whatever that road is, West Crown Point or whatever, by 7-Eleven, and then there's like a little dirt path. You make a right there, you go over the train tracks, and there's a building back there.
Oh, okay. That's not what the building I was thinking of. Okay. So you don't know who Wilfred Feliciano is, and you don't know...
Never even heard that name a day in my life.
Okay. Why would he say that somebody named Robert was driving his truck and borrowing it?
I have no idea. I got arrested in a black truck the other day, but that wasn't. That was not his truck.
Whose truck was it?
That was JoJo's truck.
Who's JoJo?
JoJo is my friend that I used to work with.
And what's JoJo's real name?
I only know him by JoJo. I met him in work release.
What's he look like?
I don't know. He's light skinned, black. Clean cut.
Was he there when you got arrested the other day out of that truck?
No. Well, yes, he was, but he wasn't there when I was getting arrested.
So he was
with me, And he said he went inside to. We stopped by his ex-girlfriend's house or something, and it was taking forever, and I fell asleep. The next thing I know, the cops were at the truck.
And you were the only one that was in it at the time?
Mm-hmm.
What seat were you sitting?
The driver's seat. I think so.
So if it's JoJo's truck, why were you driving it?
Because he was drunk.
Okay. So that is, in fact, the same truck that we're talking about.
The what?
That is the same truck that we're talking about here. And some items that indicated you were in that truck, along with a bunch of items that have been taken in burglaries. Now we're gonna nail it down. We're gonna get it figured out.
What do you mean a bunch of items taken in burglaries?
Bank cards, keys, an iPhone. So here's what I'm offering to you. I'm trying to get you the opportunity right now. If you want to come clean about everything and we can just get it all out of the way now, we can. If you don't, that's okay too. We're going to figure it out, but I can't promise you you're not going to get out and have this warrant situation come up again.
Yeah, no, sir, no, absolutely not. I did not take a truck.
I didn't say you took a truck.
I didn't do a burglary.
Okay. You've never been in somebody's car that you weren't supposed to be in?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. As a matter of fact, I've never even heard the name Wilford whatever in my whole entire life.
How does he know your name?
You just told me my ID was in his truck.
Yeah. But he said a guy named Robert was driving it. And there was a lot of people's stuff in there, not just yours. When was the last time you had your ID with you?
Well, I guess that night, because I got arrested.
But did you present that to the deputies that arrested you, or?
No, they didn't ask me anything. They just woke me up and arrested me.
So you're telling me that you have no idea where all this stuff came from and you didn't borrow that truck?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And he's not going to tell me different if I show him your picture and say, hey, is this the Robert that you're talking about?
I've never heard that name a day in my life, sir. Never, ever, ever. I have no clue.
And the only person you know has any ties to that truck is this JoJo.
Yes, sir.
And JoJo's a light-skinned black male, about how old?
I don't know, 40.
About 40. Is he skinny, fat?
No, he said he said. He was actually helping me move some of my stuff back over to by the 84.
Okay. Today, when Officer Early stopped you, he had some stuff with you. What all did you have in your possession?
I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Like, I need Stephanie to pick that stuff up too.
So Stephanie's going to claim that stuff is her own?
What? I never said that.
You said you need Stephanie to come pick it up.
Yeah, so I don't lose it.
Okay, so it belongs to you?
Yes.
Okay, everything that you had in your possession belongs to you.
Yes.
Because there was some jewelry that was in there.
Okay.
That's yours?
Yeah.
And what are you doing with ladies' jewelry?
Well, almost all that stuff came out of that little box came out of a dumpster. People told me it wasn't real though, so I don't know.
Who told you it wasn't real?
A couple people that I asked about.
Experts, or?
No.
So who'd you ask about it?
A couple of my friends.
Oh, friends. Did you ask any pawnbrokers or anybody like that? Did you try and sell it? You were going to keep it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're going to keep the jewelry?
Hell yeah.
For what?
What do you mean?
What are you going to do with it?
Keep it.
And wear it, or what are we talking
yeah,
here?
some of it, yeah, and then, I don't know, yeah, hell yeah.
It just seems strange, because if
Especially
I were to have...
if it was real.
But if I were to have, like, let's say I found a lady's watch, I'm not gonna wear that, right?
I mean, I don't know, I figured out something to do with it, but I damn sure wasn't going to sell it.
Why not?
For what?
What are you going to keep it for?
If it was real, you always keep jewelry. You don't sell jewelry.
People sell jewelry every day, man.
Oh, I'm not selling no jewelry. Can the judge drop this warrant?
They can drop the charges, yeah.
Okay, can you make like a recommendation for that? Like, what do I have to do?
I can't do that because I honestly don't think you're being very, very straightforward with me.
No, I swear to God, I can take you to all these places.
It just seemed all right. So you tell me this, right? So you end up in the possession of a lawnmower that's been stolen, right?
Okay.
You end up in the possession of several bank cards, or they're in the same truck as you that have been stolen. You start to see a trend here. You have ladies' jewelry on you when officers encounter you. To me, that doesn't say, hey, there's 3 instances
that's like
in a very short period of time.
That's mixed match jewelry. It's not.
I'm looking at the big picture. Okay, but it's some ladies' jewelry, right?
Some, yeah.
And you're saying you found it in a dumpster. And you're not denying that there were bank cards and all that stuff that was
I don't know.
yours
I don't know
in the truck that you were in.
I don't know that.
You're also not denying that the lawnmower was stolen. So you're starting to see a trend here?
I do not. The lawnmower, as far as I know, was not stolen. And I did not know all that stuff was in that truck, sir. I was in that truck for a whole, I don't know, 10 minutes of my life. And I've never heard of Will Felicio.
Wilfredo Feliciano. Wilfred Feliciano.
Yeah, I've never heard of that guy a day in my life, sir. Ever encountered him.
Well, let me ask you something. If you were me, right, and you know that there's been a stolen lawnmower report, the lawnmower was in your possession, you're telling me that. You're saying you didn't know it was stolen, but you're telling me that, right? So we have a lawnmower. Strike 1. We have bank cards that have been stolen in burglaries. They're along with the stuff that was with your stuff in a truck. Strike 2. Now when you get arrested, you've got ladies' jewelry that you don't have a very good explanation of why would somebody throw jewelry away like that. That's strike 3. Now if you were me, would you sit there and recommend that all charges be dropped against an individual?
Yeah, absolutely, because I'm telling you, I can take you to these places.
I am planning on going to look for these flyers. Okay? And I'm hoping that I'll find them, that'll corroborate. I'm hoping that I do. Truly I do. It's less paperwork for me.
Yes, sir. And then usually I never, ever, I'm trying to get my life back together because I just relapsed. I was doing really well. I never even talk to you guys. I never come in here and talk to you guys. Ever. I don't say, he said, you want to go talk to the... Yes, yeah, sure. No problem, sir. Any way I can help.
Okay.
And now you got my attention because I'm like, what?
Well, I'm trying to...
Now my head's up. And
trying to get it all figured out so that we can clean the slate and get everything taken care of.
Yes, and I just got hired on $32 an hour for SGL, and I'm back on dual diagnosis, and I'm back at Law Amistad. And well, I'm not back there yet, but I will be back at Law Amistad. It's supposed to be Monday.
When was the last time you used?
2 days ago. 2 days ago, for real. I had a stem and a rig today, but they're not used. They can tell you that.
Okay.
They're brand new.
So what'd you get a stem and rig for?
Well, I mean, I had it.
So you're planning on using it?
Well, yeah, I was, but then I didn't. I could have used today. I could have used yesterday.
Okay.
I could have sold the jewelry and got money. I could have traded all that jewelry in the blink of an eye and got. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when'd you find it?
1, 2, 3. 3 days ago.
He said it was in a dumpster?
Mm-hmm.
And that dumpster was where?
Shit. I don't even know the name of the road. In front of a house they're remodeling, and by Lake Apopka. I can't think of the name of the park. Newton Park or something like that.
That is a park on Lake Apopka. Newton Park. It's got the buildings and the playground and the boat launch.
Yeah.
All right, so somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
How close? Can you see it from the park?
No, because you know that park's down off of Lakeview.
Is the road out in front of that house, is it brick or is it pavement?
It's paved.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm trying to give you
I want to say it's me. I'm telling you everything I know, man. I'm telling you everything I know, sir.
Okay.
I promise you from the bottom of my heart.
Right
I
now-
never even talked to you guys ever.
We're working a significant number of burglaries that have occurred in the area, right? And that means that there's some research that we need to do. We need to be looking at film. We need to be looking at, security cameras, what they captured in the area. Okay? We haven't gotten all that yet. We're working on it. Am I going to see you on one of those cameras when I go out and start looking at all these burglaries that we've had?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The only thing I stole recently was beer, and I got in trouble for that. I got arrested for that, and I have to go to court for that.
Where'd you steal beer from?
Shit. Speedway and 7-Eleven. And they put a warrant out for me.
Okay. All right.
So, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I can take you to. I'll take you to the dumpster. I can take you to the where I
Well,
found the mower.
I'll find the dumpster if it's
I can
out in
take
front of
you
the house. There can't be too many
to-
houses up that way have dumpsters out in front of them, right?
I think it's called. I almost want to say it's Smith Street or something like that.
All right. Well, that's not near Lake Apopka. That's actually between here and Lake Apopka. Or
Yeah, it's
it's
closer to
actually
Lake
further
Apopka
south.
to here.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
No, Smith Street is south of here. Lake Apopka's north of here.
Smith Street. I'm pretty sure it's called Smith Street.
Well, what I'm telling you is Smith Street is not near Lake Apopka.
Okay, is there like
So Smith Street.
You know, some of these roads are like East Smith and West Smith and East this and East that.
Yep. And Smith does run east-west.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like. I mean, it wasn't like next door to it or anything, but I mean, it was a few blocks away.
So
It wasn't
somewhere
far
in the
away.
downtown area.
I mean, I could literally, if you put me in the car right now, I can take you to all these
Well,
places.
we can't go driving people around. It's just not the way that we're able to operate.
Why not?
It's just.
I mean, I can take you right there to show you. I'm telling the truth.
Well, I believe there might be a dumpster there. It doesn't prove that you took the jewelry out of the dumpster. That's
Well,
what I'm
you
saying.
got to give me some kind of leeway, man. This is insane.
Again, I've tried to explain to you, the three things that make me very, very suspicious in terms of what's been going on here. So you got to understand why I would be willing to give you a whole lot of leeway here, right?
Yeah, but I'm willing to take you to where I found this stuff at.
You're not being
like,
charged with this stuff.
and
just
show
yet.
you.
That's what I'm telling you.
If I have a warrant
gonna
for it,
come
then,
up?
then yes,
That's
then I
not
have to go to
the
court.
warrant is for the lawnmower, and it's for violation of an injunction. What I try to give you the
Oh yeah,
opportunity.
the lawnmower. Yeah, what? I mean, that's
So
huge.
what I try to give you the opportunity to do today was come clean about everything, so we can get it all knocked out of the way.
Sir, I have. I told you. The only thing I've stolen, not including the lawnmower, because I did not steal that, was beer.
Okay. Give me a quick second. I want to make sure that I hit all the things that I was trying to get. Okay. I will be back. apparently while we were out talking, the owner of that lawnmower came and said there were 2 other items that were taken: a steel trimmer and a chainsaw. I'm going to assume that you have not seen those and will not find any ties to you
No,
with regard to those.
absolutely not.
Okay. All right, man. So those are really the questions that I have for you.
Yeah, and then also if you can please do something for because I'm supposed to start work tomorrow, and I mean I'm not going to be able to bond out because I'm on bond. And if you can call me anytime you want, and I'll help you in any way that I can.
I can't set your bond. It's not up to me.
But if you recommend to the judge
I can't do that.
Why?
I can't.
Yes, you can. Why can't you?
Because I don't think you're being truthful with me.
But sir, I am.
It's too coincidental that all these things that are stolen end up associated with you, whether it be the lawnmower, the bank cards, or the iPhone.
The only thing associated with me is
Were you not arrested out of the black Toyota Tacoma?
yes.
Okay. Was your stuff not in that Toyota Tacoma with you?
Yeah, my
Did
stuff.
you have a bag?
I had one little bag of
Okay.
stuff.
And why was there an iPhone and bank cards that were recovered that were stolen in burglaries that were inside the truck?
I have no idea.
Okay. So that's number 2 now. Now we have 2 instances wherein you've been
Okay,
caught
but
with
also,
stolen
and you said
property.
something about cameras. You're not going to ever find me on a camera
Yep.
at the taking a lawnmower.
I haven't done it yet. I haven't gone out and looked at the cameras yet. I'm asking you proactively, giving you the opportunity to come clean if I'm going to see it.
No, and
I know what
am.
you look like now, so I know what I'm looking for. Maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. I don't know. We're going to see.
So I have to sit dead as a duck when I have this great
You haven't been
job?
charged with that. You've not been charged with that. The only thing you've been charged with is the lawnmower and the violation of the injunction.
They said I had 2 warrants for the lawnmower. How is that?
2 warrants for the lawnmower?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. Who told you that? The officer that
Yeah,
arrested you?
but you're the detective, so you had to make the warrants.
No,
right?
I didn't actually. An officer can make a warrant just as a detective can. And no, I didn't write the warrants.
So what are my charges? Because they won't even tell me.
It's going to be grand theft for the lawnmower, and I believe violation of an injunction. And those are the only 2 charges right now. If they want to charge you with the drug paraphernalia, they can.
It's not drug paraphernalia.
What did you refer it to it as?
I don't think I said drug paraphernalia. Wait, what's your name,
You said
sir?
you hadn't planned on getting... My name is Detective Cherry.
Detective Cherry. Detective Cherry. Look at me in my eyes. Because you have my attention now. Okay?
Got you, brother.
I promise you, sir, I promise that I'm being 100% honest with you about the mower and about the truck. Okay?
Okay.
If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You don't get to pick and choose where you're honest, is what I'm telling you right now. Okay? You just told me that it wasn't even drug paraphernalia.
Well,
Come on,
the only
man.
reason I'm saying
Not my
that
first
is because,
rodeo.
no, because I'm saying I wasn't
So
saying
if,
that.
if
like,
somebody
as a-
lies to you about one thing...
No.
they're gonna lie to you about a lot of
I
things.
mean, you're being extra tough on me right now.
No, I'm being honest with you.
The only reason I said that was because the way you said it, because obviously you're word gaming the hell out of me right now. You said charge them as drug paraphernalia, and I was like, well, it's not drug.
I said if they want to charge you.
but
with
it
the drug
didn't have drugs in it, so it can't be. You can't make a drug paraphernalia.
What would you use that for?
Well, I don't know. Drugs, but if it doesn't have the drugs in it,
Okay. I'm just asking, that's all.
but yes.
Okay.
And I'm not high right now.
Okay.
Obviously, you can probably tell.
I wasn't sure when you first came in, but
I was
starting to wake
freezing.
up a little bit.
I'm like freezing cold, but my shirt's damp. And I mean, I don't. What? Okay, so I don't know if you know how this works, but this is how it works. So since I'm on bond, when I go back to to jail, when I see the judge, I will not have a bond.
They're going to revoke the bond.
They're not going to give me a bond, right? So if you please say Robert Boyd has been forthcoming and helpful judge. Could you? I mean, we're not going to know who it is. Cause
You want me to lie to the judge?
I haven't been.
I don't believe so, no.
But sir, I have.
Okay, but I just told you the reason that I don't believe that you have been. Right? And you haven't even addressed it. It was your word gaming me now.
No. That was see. That was only about the drug paraphernalia. I don't know what else you want me to do. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I probably should
tell the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, the 100% honest truth.
So the honest truth is, you found the lawnmower. You rode back to the house on Roper Drive. You brought a come-along back and a spark plug. You changed the spark plug, cleaned the air filter, and yanked it out of the ditch. Rode it all the way back to your house. Put up posters for everybody to see if somebody would come and claim the lawnmower. While still not addressing why you would pass by that lawnmower if it were sitting there because you thought it was broken down, right? Instead of just saying, hey, it's broken down, you said, hey, I'm going to bring it back to my house. Do all this work to it. And then put up flyers later. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to start it.
Doesn't add up.
That's how I knew what I needed to do and to get it up out of there. I figured that somebody just abandoned it. It looked like it's been there forever.
So that doesn't make sense, number one. Number two, when you get arrested by Orange County, you're in a truck and you're the only occupant of that truck. The guy whose truck it is said there was a guy named Robert that was driving it, got arrested. You're telling me there's this guy JoJo that was there. JoJo wasn't there. And there's stolen property in the truck. This is in rapid sequence where there's stolen property in both the truck and the lawnmower. You've got stolen property that are associated with you times two. Now they find you today, and there's all this jewelry, some belonging to ladies, some belonging to men, that you have with you. You don't see why my suspicion might be aroused.
I mean, yes, but I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, but if you were sitting in this seat right now, and I told you that, what would your thoughts be?
I would think about the person that was telling me this, and that, yeah, he's got a fucked up rap sheet, because he does drugs.
Okay.
But he's going to rehab. He just started a good job, and he's repairing the relationship with his family, and just got custody back from his son and his daughter, and does not want to ruin it. And I'm not letting the fact that I'm kind of in between places right now. Oh, and that's another thing too. I'm supposed to sign a lease on Friday. And then think that he's never, ever spoken with a detective before. And right now I'll do anything under the sun to help you. Anything. And I had no idea there was an iPhone in that truck. Oh, excuse me. Or a credit card or whatever. How am I supposed to know that? Honestly. That's his bike too. That's JoJo's bike. The bike I was riding today, he lent me the bike to help me out.
So this guy whose name you don't even know is just JoJo.
Huh?
It was just JoJo, that's all, right? That's the only way you know this guy is?
That's it.
What are you doing hanging out with people you're trying to get clean, and you're hanging out with people who you only know by first name? I tell you all my friends' first and last names, right?
Well, I don't know.
You can't even tell me this guy's legal name. You're hanging out with him, getting arrested on drug charges.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of people around here. I try to be low-key. I got out of work release. I went straight to work. I thought my fiance was cheating on me. And then I went off the deep end. But now I'm getting it back together.
Stephanie's your fiance?
Yes, sir.
Y'all still engaged?
No.
Well, that is tough. I don't wish that on anybody. That's a tough rap.
And one thing I was thinking about doing was, if I was going to sit down and talk with her about it tonight, was taking, because I haven't seen her in a couple days. Well, I dropped off some birthday stuff for her, but was sitting down with her and asking her about, because she used to sell jewelry, but asking her about that stuff and what she thought, and maybe is there like one or two pieces that we could trade to get her ring back.
So she sold her ring?
Huh?
She sold or pawned her ring?
Yeah, hers, yeah. to cover some of the debt that I left her.
Like I said, you're not being charged with any of the additional stuff that I've talked to you about. Okay. I was trying to give you the opportunity, if there was something that you needed to tell me about it, to do that. Okay? Because otherwise it turns into, okay, as we figure this stuff out, piecemeal and piecemeal, we start getting warrant for this one, warrant for this one, warrant for this one. And sometimes what happens is somebody will just get out, they'll just get their life, all situated, and then they'll have another warrant drop, and then they got to go back in. So we're trying to do you a favor and say, hey, if there's something you need to tell me, now's the time. That's all we're trying to do. If you didn't do it, I don't want you to say you did it.
Well, sir, I didn't, and I'm trying to help you in any way that I can by taking you aside from taking you to the exact location, hey man, this is where this came from.
Oh, you said it's on Smith Street, and it's a dumpster. There shouldn't be too many of those out on Smith Street. And I'll go find it.
I believe it's Smith Street.
Within a block or two of Smith Street?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll take me 10 minutes to drive. I'm also planning on going up to Lake Popka after this, and I'm going to go look for those flyers. Hopefully I'll find some. Okay. That'll help explain it. It'll be included in the report as well. That's what I can do. Okay? Alright.
And then, so will you, and please tell her that I'm willing to help you in any way that I can.
Tell who that?
Put it in your note for the judge.
Again, I can't reach out to the judge in reference to this. I just can't do it.
All right, and I was supposed to call Stephanie to have her pick up my stuff. Can you let me do that?
I can't let you do that. You get a phone call at the jail, but I would be cognizant that right now you've been arrested for violation of an injunction for making contact with Stephanie.
I'm allowed to talk.
Okay. If that's what you're telling me, I have not seen the injunction. All right. I was told that a warrant was signed for a violation of injunction by Officer Strzowski. You can go over the particulars of that with him. He's the one that's going to be transporting you, I believe. Okay?
Okay.
Strzowski. Hey, can I get a hand over here? Just need you to stay attention while walking on Strzowski. You guys good? I'll start. No, just I'll be right back. Thank you. I think he's in Cody. I think he's in booking. I gotta go find him.
I'll be here.
All right.
On a house. I don't benefit. I'll leave Sam. He's actually down there. I'm just working Sunday. So I gotta work Sunday, but I don't so I know, I appreciate it. I'm not going to offer anything.
No questions about the injunction too. I didn't see it, so I figured that. All right.
Robert, you ready?
Sure.
All right, let's go back.
Yes, sir. We gotta call Stephanie still.
Come all I say. But that, if there's an active injunction in place, I can't do that.
It's not. It says in there
All right.
that it's at the respondent's request,
Okay.
sir. You can even ask. You can ask her. She'll tell you.
Okay.
We went back to court a second time. You guys told me I could call her.
I never said you could call her. I never said
they
that.
They did, and they said that was the
All
case, and that is the case.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is this Jason?
No.
Oh, is he available?
No.
All right. My name is Robert Boyd. I've been here for about a week, but I was like really messed up, so I don't know what's going on. Can you tell me what charges I have and which ones have a bond, and what do I got to do?
Hold on.
How you doing?
Yeah.
We got disconnected before, and I couldn't get back through. Robert Boyd.
Robert Boyd.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I use you guys all the time.
You talk to me or you talk to somebody else?
I don't know. They just told me to hold on, and we got disconnected. Who's this? Is this John?
John, no.
Oh. Is he in?
There's no John here.
Oh, Jason.
Oh.
No?
No, he's not in.
All
Robert Boyd. What's your middle name?
Daniel. I've been here for...
you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-0 bond.
I got 7-0 bonds?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fucking great news. What are those charges? I've been here for a while. I was really fucked up. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Can you just tell me those charges, please?
Possession of cocaine, petty theft, aggravated stalking, burglary of structure, grand theft third degree, criminal mischief, and violation of domestic injunction.
Grand theft third degree?
Yep.
Violation of what?
Domestic injunction.
All right. Aggravated stalking. How the fuck did I get that?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
You stalking somebody.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't stalk anybody. That's crazy.
Okay.
All right. So I have 7 charges, and every single charge has no bond on them?
Yeah.
So that means I'm getting credit for everything right now, right?
Credit on, you mean
like for time
served or something?
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. And then do you guys have me out on bond on any cases?
I have no idea.
All right, because I think those are a lot of those cases. 4 of them I was out on bond with you, but I think the judge took them all. I guess is what happened.
He revoked 2.
He revoked 2.
Yep.
And I have 7.
Yep.
All right. I guess you'll be hearing from me as soon as I get these bonds figured out.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.